Good morning, children. We have been seeing various concepts and theories along with the chapters. So, today I thought why not we go for a game or a puzzle. So, already during the lockdown of the first session, we have been seeing some puzzles and riddles, but this is going to be a different one. So, we are going to see a puzzle with a game. This puzzle will be an interesting one which you can make it as a hands-on in your home and solve it. So this puzzle will twist your mind and help you to enjoy your day. The name of the puzzle is the Tower of Hanoi. So this puzzle was found by a French mathematician Edward Lucas, but actually it has its origin in India at Kashi Vishwanath temple, where you can see a large room with 3-time worn posts in it surrounded by 64 golden discs. If you move these discs really, you can solve the puzzle. This puzzle is also called as the Brahma puzzle. So this is the objective of the puzzle. You can move one disc at a time. Larger disc cannot be moved on the smaller one. Each move consists of taking upper disc from one to another, or empty rod. Now let's see the puzzle to solve it. Here you can see there are 8 discs in the puzzle. Instead of the 8 discs, I am going to take 3 discs to solve the solution. So opening with 3 discs, what I am going to do is just to make one move on the other, then move. What you have to do is move on the top of the second. Now the big one, then put it on some small one on the first, then second disc put it on the big one, then the smallest disc on the top. I have moved the disc from one stack to the other and solved the puzzle. I hope you understood the method used in this puzzle. Here the important thing that the disc always moves is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now let's try to do it with 8 discs. Just look carefully on what it's done and how it is done. Note the moves carefully. The disc always moves in the same pattern. Don't forget the objectives of the disc. If you don't follow the procedure, you cannot finish the puzzle. So watch the moves carefully. See, I'm using the small disc always on the top. Now the next disc, put the small disc on the other stack, the next smaller on the other things, and so on. So please be careful and watch the moves carefully. So now I have nearly moved half of the disc. See, the pattern doesn't change. The moves are same. The only thing is the size of the disc is varying. So now I have only 2 discs remaining. So the total number of moves in this puzzle are 255 moves. So you cannot miss any one of the move or the pattern. If you miss the pattern, then the whole puzzle cannot be solved. So here the total moves that are made are 255 moves. So now this is the last one move. So nearly I have completed the moves. Thus the puzzle is solved. I hope you enjoyed the video. So now we have been seeing the chapters integer. So chapter 1 integers. In integers we have been seeing what is integer, what are the properties of integers, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division properties. So after all these properties we have another topic of simplification of integers. So this also we have completed. Today, our topic on integers is nothing but word problems on integers. So first, before going to the word problems, we should know some procedure of doing word problem, how it has to be done. So the first important thing that you have to see in word problem is read the question carefully. So first you need to read the question, identify the integer, then draw the picture on it, then decide the operation, then you have to solve the equation. So let's go based on the procedure. So this is the video on it. Here you can see the procedure. So first procedure is identify the integers. Second one, you need to draw the picture. Then you need to design the operation that you need to use. The fourth one is, so the operations are nothing but addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. The fourth one is you need to set up an integer equation. So you need to see based on the BODMAS rule. Then you need to solve the equation. Then if there is any units, you need to include it in your answer. So now let's go to the problem. So this is your first problem. Record of the high temperature in Florida is 109 degree. So we just mark it in a marker. So it's 109 degree. This is your first integer. The second integer is minus 2 degree Fahrenheit. So now they've asked you to find the difference in temperature. So the operation that you're going to do is subtraction. So now let's take based on the steps. So first write the two integers. First is 109 and second one is minus 2. Don't leave the sign. So whatever sign is given you need to do it. So here the picture is nothing but you need to draw a thermometer indicating 109 degree and minus 2. So here you need to mark the 0. So 0 is most important, which will indicate the level of the thermometer. So now the operation that we are going to do is, so it is 109 and minus 2. So 109 is positive and here 2 is minus 2, that is a negative number. So here they have asked you to find the difference. So the difference is nothing but subtraction. So the operation that we are going to do is subtraction. Now the numbers are 109 and minus 2. So write the equation. So 109 minus of minus 2. So now we know the operation minus, plus 109, minus into minus becomes plus. So plus 2. So if you add you will get 111 degree. So this is how you do the sum. So first find the integers and find how many values are there and then represent it in the picture, decide the operation, find the equation and then solve the equation. So the next problem is, the world's tallest mountain if measured from the base of the peak is It has an elevation of 19,680 feet below the sea level, and the peak elevation is 13,796 feet above the sea level. So they have asked you to find how tall is the mountain. So now find the two integers. So the first integer and the second integer. Write it below. So 19,680, and then so just don't leave the symbol. Since it is below the sea level, we need to write minus sign here. So minus 1960 680, and then above the sea level you need to write it as a positive number. So plus 13,796. Now we need to draw the picture. So draw the mountain, note the sea level. So the above the sea level you mark the number, and below the sea level you mark the number. So below the sea level is minus 19,680, and above the sea level is plus 13,796. So now we need to find the operation between them. So 13,796 and minus 19,680. So here we need the operation is subtraction. So it is similar to that of the first problem. So both are same, only the peak and the thermometer alone differs. So now write the operation. So now we need to write the equation of, we found the operation, we need to write the equation. So 13,796 minus of minus 19,680. So if you are going to say the symbol, minus into minus becomes plus. So 13,796 plus 19,680. So if you add, the answer is 13,796 plus 19,680. So here is 6, 17 carry over, then 13 plus 1, 14. So 4, you have carry over 1, 9, 9 plus 3, then 4, it is 13, 3, 1 carry over, so 3. So 33,476. So now we have got the answer. So the answer is 33,476. So you can write the unit also. So the unit is nothing but feet. So don't forget to write the unit. So now we have completed the two sum. Let's go to the next one. So the next one is here, a group of hikers is descending around the mountain. So at a rate of 400 feet per hour. So what is the change in the elevation of the hiker at 6 hours, they have asked. So now find the integers. So they are saying that they are descending 400 feet per hour, and the hikers are at an elevation after 6 hours. So first integer is minus 400. Since they are descending, we need to put a negative sign, which is minus, and the next integer is 6 hours. So here the operation we need to find, first draw the picture. So minus 400, the time that they taken is 6 hours. So draw the elevation, that is the slope, and you need to draw the hikers. So first minus 400, then the second minus 400. So they are descending down. So from minus 400 feet they have been coming down for each 1 hour. So now another is 400, then 4. So totally we have to draw 6, because they have taken 6 hours. So for each hour they are descending minus 400. So minus 400, minus 400, minus 400, minus 400. So we need to write 6. So minus 400. So now we have drawn after 6 hours what is their time. So here either you can add all these 400 to find it, or you can just use multiplicative operation. So here the operation is multiplication. So they are descending down. So for each descending it is minus 400. So the operation is multiplication. So now we need to write the equation for it. So it is minus 400 into 6. So if you are going to multiply minus 2400 feet. So this is the answer. So this is how you do the problem. So the next problem is the population problem. So population of a small town is changing at a rate of minus 255 people per year. How long will it to change to the population of minus 2040 people? So here they have asked you at a rate of minus 255 to minus 2040. So now I'm going to write the integers, mark it first and then write the integer. So the first integer is minus 2255, then minus 2040. So two integers are written. Now we need to draw the picture. So the population of a small town, first draw a box and then draw the people. So 255. So now I need to wait till how much it becomes to 2040. So 2, 3, so if I am going to take 3 255, 4, so till I get 2040 I need to write 255. So I have written 4 times till I didn't reach, so I am writing it again 255. So we all know that to get 2040 in the multiplication of 255, we need to multiply into 8. So 255 into 8 is 2040. So I need to write 8 times. So here it is 7. I need to draw another one. So 255. So totally 8 I have drawn. So the operation here is division. So minus 2040 divided by minus 255. So here minus into minus becomes plus. So 2040 divided by 255 becomes 8. So don't forget to write the unit. It is 8 years.